Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to do a LED indicator conversion on your Mitsubishi Magna or Verada. So I'll just walk around the car and just show you the bulbs that you need to replace with LEDs, so the type of bulb that you need, and then I'll talk about the relay that you also need to install to address the Hyperflash issue. So you can't simply install LED bulbs and just expect them to work. They run a much lower voltage, and what happens is the existing relay in the car perceives that one of the bulbs is out and then does the hyperflash. So basically it thinks that one of the bulbs is out. If say you've got a halogen bulb, it's blown, you get that hyperflash. So if you install LED bulbs into all of the sockets in your car, you'll get that same issue. So there is a way to address it, and I will speak about that in just a moment. But firstly, we'll just talk about the bulbs. So we'll just start with the front corners. What you're looking at here is a two-piece parabolic headlight and indicator assembly, but there's also the one piece. So I prefer the two piece. I just prefer the look of them with the darker amber lens, because I also run an amber running light in there. It gives it that kind of American look, which is possible with the one piece, but it doesn't quite look as good, and it's a little bit more difficult to kind of make that work. But anyway, I digress. So in terms of just removing this housing here, it's pretty simple. I'll just do that now. There is just like a little spring clip. I'll just take him in here. You can see it just there. It's like a ring clip, sorry. You'll see it. On the driver's side, you'll need to remove the washer bottle to get to it. So it's a bit of a pain, but on this side, it's very easy. So you just basically unhook that. And just push the housing out. Like so. Then you've got the plug, so just turn that, expose the bulb. So the bulb that you need here is a BA15S or P21W. So I'll just repeat that again, and I'll put everything in the description and a pinned comment, but it's BA15S or P21W. I've already dropped down the trim here. There's just two clips and it pulls straight down, very easy. And then just like the front light, this just basically turns to release, and then you can see the bulb here. Now this bulb is different to the front one, so I'll just pull it out for you. So it looks the same, but it has a different pin. You can see here they're not parallel. So there is one pin on the end, but the pins on the side are not parallel to each other. Don't know if I can get that on the camera, but anyway, this bulb is a BAU15S or PY21W. And lastly, we have the side indicators on the front wings. So to remove these, just be careful because you don't want to scratch the paint. I recommend kind of lifting it from the rear end of the indicator and just putting a very small screwdriver between the plastic housing and the rubber seal. So I'll just do that now, and it should just pop straight off. So just be firm with it. Alright, so this bulb here is a T10 LED, obviously. Try and get that focused in. I prefer this style of LED over this style that you may see on eBay. It's pretty much prolific. I just don't find these reliable, and they don't last long. There's two kind of main issues. One is the dodgy kind of contacts here, just two very thin wires. They're prone to snap off, and then once they've snapped, this is for the bin, and then the actual diodes tend to malfunction. So you might get like one or two, they'll malfunction, and they just start flickering, and then again, I mean, it's for the bin. So recommend getting this style if you can. It's much more reliable. I've had no problems with it at all. Okay, so they're all the bulbs that you need. Now we'll talk about the relay. This is the variable speed relay, and this is the key to making all of this work. And I just want to say thanks to Sean at Motoring Box for making me aware of this particular device, because he did an LED indicator conversion on his Rally Art Magna, I believe. I went and got one of these as well. So it was around about $17, $18 off eBay. Let's try and focus in on that. And what makes this different to a conventional relay is that there's a little dial on top here, and turning that will adjust the speed of the flash. So basically, once you turn on the indicators, you'll get the hyperflash, and this dial basically just slows that flash down, so you can basically just choose the flash speed. And what I did was I had my Kia hazards on, and then I just tried to sync up the indicator speed with the Kia. So I won't turn the dial because it's where I want it, but that's how this all works. So I'll just show you where this plugs in, and then I'll just give you a demonstration. We're in the driver's footwell. You can see here the fuse box, and the indicator relay is directly above the fuse box, just there. So we'll just plug that in. As easy as that. Okay, and we'll just do a quick test. And then we'll just turn the ignition on and do left and right. There we go. Super bright side indicators. I'll leave the video here for now. Any comments or questions, leave them below and I'll get back to you. And as always, thanks for watching. Cheers.